Hi, it's Danny from Danny's Sports Bar here in Pattaya, looking ahead at the week in the world of sports. We've got 4 big events I want to talk about this week, and we're going to start off with State of Origin. From Australia, Wednesday night, 5 p.m., New South Wales against Queensland. It's the third game, deciding game of this series. New South Wales won the first game fairly convincingly in Brisbane. Second game, Queensland held on to win in Perth. The last game, Wednesday, 5:05, from Accor Stadium in Sydney. New South Wales home game. New South Wales probably the more impressive team in the first 2 games, but anybody who's watched Origin says this is it's a game either team could win. And anyone who loves State of Origin, this is a game they don't want to miss. If you haven't watched State of Origin before, this would be a great time to start to watch because it really is exciting, hard-hitting rugby league, best players in the world, and this game is the decider. That's Wednesday. This weekend, Wimbledon. Obviously, Wimbledon's been going on. We're into the second week of Wimbledon. We're into the quarterfinals now. But we get to the business end of the tournament. Thursday, women's semifinals. Friday, men's semifinals. Saturday, 8 p.m., women's finals. Sunday, 8 p.m., the men's final. And we don't know, obviously, yet who's going to be in that final. But what we do know is the last 6 majors, all 4 last year, the first 2 this year, one of 2 players has won. Either Carlos Alcaraz of Spain or Jannik Sinner of Italy. And 2 months ago when they met in the final at Roland Garros at the French Open, it was one of the more exciting finals, but really worthy of a top final. They're the top 2 seeds at Wimbledon. They're still both alive as I speak here. If they get to the final, I think there's going to be a lot of people wanting to watch that on Sunday at 8. Also this week, the Club World Cup. It's a tournament that FIFA promoted very heavily. They think it's going to be a big deal down the road. They thought it was going to be a real big deal this year. To some people, it probably has been. Some of the games haven't been real good. Some of them have been really great. Some of the crowds have been disappointing. Some of them have been really exciting. Same thing here at our bar. Some of the games have drawn good crowds. Some of them, not many people at all. But I think this week, as we get into the semifinals and then the final, there's going to be interest. And part of that is the teams involved. The first semifinal, Tuesday night, tonight, 2 a.m., is Chelsea, obviously from England, against Fluminense from Brazil. The Brazilian teams have been very good so far in this tournament. Chelsea will look at this as they're being in the right half of the draw, getting Fluminense. But Fluminense is going to look at it as a chance to really make noise and get to a final of this tournament. And part of the reason is the second semifinal tomorrow really looks exciting. Paris Saint-Germain, which won the Champions League, dominated in Europe, they're playing in that second semifinal against Real Madrid. And obviously we don't have to talk a lot about how great Real Madrid have been all through their history. And for them, the chance of being the first champion of this new expanded Club World Cup will certainly be something that they would get excited about. But all 4 teams are looking at maybe they can make their mark and make a lot of money if they can win the tournament. The final is Sunday night, 2 a.m. The winner of Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid tomorrow night, and Chelsea and Fluminense tonight. The other big event I want to talk about this week is cricket. We don't a lot of times talk about Test cricket. A lot of casual cricket fans don't like Test cricket. A lot of people who aren't that familiar with cricket laugh about it. 5 days, it ends in a draw. Well, this is England and India. The third test starts on Thursday. The first 2 tests have been exciting. England won the first one with an amazing last day chase. India won the second one, just poured on the runs in the second innings and were able to bowl England out. The third test is at Lord's, which obviously the home of cricket. It's going to be another test that I think figures to be interesting, of course, if the rain holds off enough in England. Thursday starts at 5 o'clock. Thursday is day 1 of the 5-day test. Then the other event I want to talk about this week, well, that's the other big event. The other events I want to talk about, AFL, NRL this weekend. Rugby Union, we've got another whole list of big internationals on Saturday. Major League Baseball going into the All-Star break, the traditional midpoint of the season. Teams are starting to look where do they stand, what do they need to do at the trade deadline. So a lot going on in the world of sports. Origin, Wimbledon, cricket, Club World Cup. Those are the big events this week. Come see us at Danny's.